YouTube, this is Jim from County Corvette. I have a 2016 Z51 Stingray Coupe. This car's got the tint coat with Long Beach red and Khalahari. Now this tint coat is really a translucent paint. It's really, in my opinion, the prettiest color GM offers these days. And it's a kind of a translucent color over a metallic base. And man, it just pops in the sun. And with the Khalahari interior, it's a gorgeous car. So this car was built as you see it. It listed at $75,000 with all these options. It was a LT3 premium package, and that includes a lot of stuff. It had the additional chrome wheels, and it is a 7-speed manual transmission. I'm not seeing a lot of manual transmission cars these days. So for the rest of us guys and gals, incidentally, this car was owned by a woman, and she's a customer here, and when she dropped it off, she said, now this car wasn't beat up after all, it was driven by a woman. I said, yeah, let me go check the back tires, because I have plenty of ladies who track their cars. I was just joking with her. She's great. She ordered a 2021 convertible. But at any rate, a lot of us guys and gals still like to shift, and I'm one of them. I mean, there's nothing like the experience of a sports car with a manual transmission for us old school guys. So anyway, this thing, I'm going to just go off the sticker because there's so many options here, I couldn't even remember them all. But it is the 3LT preferred equipment group, and that includes the memory package, seat adjusters, heated mirrors, auto dimming mirrors, and the suede interior, the microfiber trim package, which it's really pretty. The Napa leather inserts, and heated ventilated seats, universal home remote, premium sound. The sound system in this thing rocks. I was just cranking it up, and it really sounds good. Performance data and video recorder, the curb view cameras, which are really nice, the XM radio with additional time, head-up display, and advanced theft deterrent. So again, it's got the chrome wheels as well. So this thing is a maxed out option car. It came out just over $74,000, and this car's like new. I don't think there's any stone chips on it. I mean, I went over the car when we got it in. I really didn't see any nicks or chips in it, and you know, it's as close to a brand new car you're going to find. So this car is going to be in the upper 50s price-wise. I don't think there's a car in the market that comes close to this thing performance-wise in that price range. There's just not. It's such a superb car. I can't say much more. It speaks for itself. If you haven't driven one of these cars, I think you owe it to yourself to do that. Even the base Stingray with the 6.2 liter engine, these things make a lot of power, and it's just a great car to drive. So without further ado, I think I'm going to take it for a test drive. Okay, so I may not have mentioned it, but this car has only 8,363 miles on it. We're going to go for a couple mile test drive. But everything about this car is, you know, it's like new. And this car's got a spotless Car Fax, no paint work, no issues. Just a sweetheart. Now, we do have, I think I mentioned the head-up display. That's on. And interestingly enough, over the years they've advanced that, and with the I guess GPS and Google Maps and all, they have managed to put the speed limit on the head-up display, which is kind of cool, but really hurts you with plausible deniability when you're trying to explain to the law enforcement officer why you were going so fast. But he probably wouldn't know it's there anyway. Oh, now it's off. Okay, well that's good. Now we have no excuse. But an easy car to drive, more gears than you need. and you know, one for every situation. But this car is throaty. It's that's actually a Harley, not the car. Not that throaty. But it's an easy car to drive too, and very comfortable. You know, unlimited seat positions, and you know, I don't need to sell this car. Just what I can say is, if you haven't been in one, treat yourself, because it's just incredibly luxurious, and even with all this Napa leather in here, and it's just really an elegant car, and the fit and finish on these cars is really just getting better and better with every generation. I mean, they've really started to build a car that rivals any real European car, and bang for the buck, man, Corvette is where it's at. Always has been, and probably always will be. Sound system in this thing, it's spot on. I mean, this thing, it is a more premium sound system than the stock, and it really does sound good. So, all right, let's see what we got here. 6,500 RPM. Red line. I'm not going to do it, and I don't want to spin the tires in this thing. A little bit of jump in second gear there when we shifted, but this thing corrects itself faster than I could. And if you get in trouble with one of these cars, you almost have to work at it, because there's no reason for it. This car will correct itself in every way. So I guess if you want to turn the traction control off and all that stuff, that's cool. But for me, I'll leave it on, because I can't react as fast as this car corrects itself. And you know, because of that, man, it's a fast, but it's a safe car. And of course, this thing has big drilled rotors. It's not like a ZR1 brake, which is purely a racing brake. But this thing will stop as fast as you need it to stop. And it's just a great car. So great color combination, great mileage, great ownership. This is the one to buy if you're in the market. This is what I look for, and this is what I like to sell, because honestly, I don't like used car salesmen, and I surely don't like acting like one or sounding like one. And this car sells itself. So I've enjoyed this test drive. I really would like to take this car for a much longer drive today, but I have a lot to do. Maybe some other time. But I think it'll make somebody real happy. And hey, thanks for watching, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.